Well, World Cup is upon us, and I wanted to share this one photograph that I had from a previous shoot at a big sports or big football event. This was the Euros in the year 2000, and I was working on a documentary project for the Lancaster England Museum. There was a big game, England against Germany, always a real fight going on there. And I went out and found the biggest pub. Now, this is the final picture, the one that I'm showing you right now. You can see it, the emotion. I'll talk about it in a minute, but let me just go through some of the contact sheets. So I arrive over here. You can see people starting to get warmed up for the event, sitting down quite quietly at that point. A few people standing up and cheering as we move into the game. The game starts, and as you can see, lots of pictures with this wide shot, which didn't really work because the light was uneven and I was working with film at the time, which made it very difficult to do. This is people singing the national anthem as the England players came out. And as I work through, you can see I'm starting to pick out people as they celebrate and they play up to the camera until I get that one single image. Now that one image just comes in the middle of nowhere. You can see I'm sort of on my third film by now, so I'm sort of halfway through the shoot, and you can see all the pictures around it. Well, they're all kind of wide shots, and then I must have just zoomed in and grabbed this one shot of this emotional moment and then back out again. And as you can see, the celebrations go on. As I go through my contact sheets, you can see that we went outside. As the game finished, it spilled out onto the streets. It was still light, and I continued working until I thought I had done as much as I could. You can see here the police starting to arrive as people stopping the traffic, and it getting a bit more chaotic as the night goes on, and it starts to get dark here. Again, people in cars waving flags. This is all part of the emotion. Now, I was working with film those days, so a lot of motion blur in there. But let me just go back to that one image, because I think that is the one that really sort of tells the story. But not just the movement, but we've also got this real raw emotion coming out of these three characters who are staring me in the face. You can see how passionate they are. You can almost sort of smell what it would be like with the beer spilling out and the sweat. And the atmosphere as well. It just comes out of that one photograph and captures that one particular moment. Now, I think England, from memory, went on to win that game, but they ended up being knocked out because they lost their other two games in the group stage. Please share it with me. Let me know what you took during the World Cup, if you're going to any place where they're watching it, or even if you're in America as well. I'd love to see your pictures. Send them over to me.